Hey guys, Kyler reviewing set 76186, the Black Panther Dragon Flyer. This set released June 1st of 2021, retails for €20 and comes with 3 minifigures. Well, that said, let's get into the review. So the first minifigure we have here in this set is T'Challa, which this is, I believe, an exclusive and brand new minifigure that was introduced in 2021, which looks really great. I really like the way the purple looks on the vibranium suit, but my only complaint is the printing should continue down to the legs. I mean, the arms, yeah, I wasn't expecting arm printing in a €20 set, but in universe, the entire suit glows purple, so I don't really know why they cut the printing at the legs, but it is an issue that Marvel has had for quite a while. But flipping around to the back, it looks pretty good. Like the way the necklace kind of goes around to the back, it looks really good, and again, the back of the head looks pretty good. And he also uses I don't really know what this head attachment is called, but it's kind of like the Darth Maul one, except with just 2 spikes instead of a bunch. It looks pretty good, but again, my only complaint is that the printing is a bit weird on this minifigure. But anyway, let's move on to the next minifigure in this set. The second minifigure we have here in this set is Shuri, which again, it looks really great, but I wish they continued the printing down onto her legs. Although here, it's not that bad and doesn't really stand out as much, especially compared to Black Panther, but here, I think it looks fine. The blasters obviously aren't accurate to what they are in the movie. If you've seen Black Panther, they're more of literally a panther head instead of whatever this is. I mean, it's supposed to be like a cannon that's been used in Ninjago for Iron Baron's prosthetic hand and stuff, but it's whatever. You can easily remove them too, they're just attached to the hands. By doing so, we can get a better look. Torso print there, which looks really great. I really like this new hairpiece, at least I think it's new. It's really great, really detailed. It's a nice bit of diversity for Lego. Also like the face print quite a bit. But flipping around to the back and also removing the hairpiece, you can get a better look at the back face there. It's more of a smiling one. And yeah, the back printing is very minimal to be expected. It's a great minifigure again. And I'm also pretty sure it is exclusive and new for this set, so I guess that's another bonus point for the set. But anyway, let's move on to the last minifigure in the set. And the last minifigure in this set is Random Chitauri. I really don't get why they did this last year, where they just threw in a bunch of Random Chitauri where they definitely didn't need to be. I would much prefer if the set was based on Black Panther and we got a Killmonger minifigure instead. But there's also a problem like this as well with the Guardian ship, where they just threw in a random one instead of I don't know, Drax or Gamora, who definitely need to be in that set more than this guy, but it's whatever. He looks pretty good. I mean, the gun is, he's definitely overcompensating for something, but removing it there, you can get a better look at the torso print, which, I mean, again, this is really great printing. I think this is the best that the Chitauri have ever looked in Lego form, but again, it's just unnecessary. I don't really know why. Flipping right to the back as well, you can see the printing, which again looks really great, really accurate to the movies and whatnot, but again, it's just a bit weird. And also, I think as well, yes, the light printing maybe should have continued down to the legs, with just a bit more gold or something, but it's whatever. Let's move on to the build of the set. So taking a look at the set in its flying form, it looks pretty good. The wings definitely give off that dragonfly aesthetic. But it is a very flat build, as you can see, and it's also not that sturdy this way. It's a bit I don't know, really kind of off balance. But anyway, here we have the cockpit, which this is a fully printed piece. Very cool to see. But you can basically remove this with minimum ease. You gotta look at the very blue cockpit, where there you can see some stickers of control panels, and there is nothing there. It looks pretty good. Don't know what else to say. I think it's a bit too blue though. In the movie, it definitely wasn't that blue. Well, flipping it up, you can get a look at the bottom there, or the underside, I should say. And you have the, I don't know, the energy kind of on the sides, as well as 2 stud shooters here at the front. But if we actually put this into its standing form, you can see just how different the set kind of looks. And yes, I'm going to have to hold this because, well, in the back of the box, it shows you can stand up on its own. It is very top heavy and it will fall over if you don't have the right balancing. So that's definitely a small complaint, but again, it's a pretty good looking set. And this is also what it looks like at the back from its standing. Again, good set for €20, comes with minimum stickers and just 3 great minifigures. But all that said, let's move on to the instructions, which as you can see, mine are pretty mangled up. But there you have the front of the box. Flipping it over to the back, Having a better look at the adverts inside, which you have the Milano, the Avengers compound, the Ironmonger, which I have reviewed, check it out. And obviously the Dragon Flare. All really great sets. I can definitely say for the Milano, if you don't have it, I would highly recommend you get it before it retires. I know from personal experience, it is really great and it's a really good desk or shelf display. But it is very big. It's probably one of the biggest Lego Marvel sets we've ever gotten in terms of wideness. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's move on to the box and my final opinions on the set. So, taking a look at the box from the front here, you can definitely see the endgame inspiration the set is going for, with Thanos up there, the Doctor Strange portal open in the background, and obviously the Chitauri guy there. Flip around to the back, and you better look. You can get a look actually at Thanos in the more Lego version. You can see the ship standing up, which just looks just like a really cool shot. Like Chitauri getting about to get annihilated by Shuri, and there you have the stud shooters and stuff. Overall, it's a really great set. Should you get it? Yes, especially before it retires. I'm not too sure if it has retired yet. I hope not, but it's a really great set, especially since it seems now that Marvel are kind of, for whatever reason, kind of getting rid of J'Challa to fit in with the MCU now and other forms of media, which I don't know, that's a controversial moment. Also, as well, since Infinity Saga probably won't be around for much longer if we're going by the 3-year shelf life, so who knows, this could be the last time for a while we could get an MCU variant of Black Panther. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.